Aloha. My name is Ian Castillo with the Native Hawaiian Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining us for another segment of Member Mondays. I'd like to introduce you to our current member and guest.
Hello, my name is Bleys Wright, and thank you for having me.
Awesome. Please tell us a little bit about your family and where you grew up.
So I'm married. I have two beautiful girls. We currently live in Kapolei. We recently moved. Before that, I lived in Nanakuli my whole life. Growing up on the west side, of course, things are a little bit slower. My family, parents and stuff, they were from Kalihi area, so we were always over there. And I graduated myself from Kamehameha Schools, Kapalama campus. So I was always in that area, of course, which made it good because I had a little bit of experience growing up in the slower areas, of course, on the west side.
Mhm.
Great family environment, and growing up in somewhere closer to town.
Yeah, awesome. I grew up on the neighbor island, so on Kauai, right? So west side, neighbor island, small community is very similar. And, a lot of good advantages to living in a small town,
Yeah.
and a lot of disadvantages like the driving.
Yes, yes, the driving.
Uh, Tell us about your company.
My company is Blazing REI Hawaii. We do a little bit of different things here and there. So the first thing I want to talk about is we actually mentor people. We teach them how to do the out-of-state BRRRR strategy. That is buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat for an out-of-state market. And the reason we do that is because it's a lot cheaper. It's a little bit easier to get into. If you do make a mistake, it's a lot smaller, right, compared to doing stuff in Hawaii. So I mentor and coach people in doing that. For the local community, I've mentored a lot of people from here. We just invest out of state because again, it makes more sense as a starting point. For here, we actually do a lot of ground up fix and flips. So I'm a local developer over here. We have homes going from luxury homes in certain areas at millions of dollars, of course, to regular single family homes like on Oahu, which is around $1 million, and to affordable homes, which we buy and build under 400,000. That way we can give it or sell it to local families at affordable price.
Exciting stuff and relevant, for today's market and economy.
Yes.
Sure. Uh, what does the best referral for you look like, and how would those referrals contact you?
So the best referral for me would look like, hey, if you want to get into real estate and you want to invest out of state and somewheres where, again, it's an easier entry point, that would be the best referral. I usually only work with local families, people from here. Majority of the people in the mentorship, WNN Properties, are from Oahu or from Hawaii in general. So that for the mentorship side, we are looking for local families who do have some money for down payment, do have some money for training and mentorship, and are ready to start. Like they do have good credit and all those types of things. Now, as for our local stuff, we're always looking to partner up with local families, right? A lot of us local families have our money trapped in homes itself, in equity, right?
Yeah.
So I work with a lot of local families to use that to invest, right? They use their HELOCs or money they have in a bank account. We partner up as private money lenders. We are able to do a lot more. We pay them as the bank rather than being a traditional bank, right? It makes more sense to work with other locals, give them the higher interest, give them more of a benefit. And if it's enough and they bring a lot of value to us, we even work with them as an equity partner.
It's exciting stuff. I hear a lot of times, as I'm sure you do, when you come across, our local families that are interested in doing things like that. They're in the right position to kind of dip their toes in. They're just not sure how. So I'm sure, this is valuable information for a lot of local families. How would they contact you? What's the best way?
So the best way to contact me is via social media, Instagram. My handle is at Blazing REI Hawaii. It's very easy to find. I mainly post real estate content. Sometimes there's stuff about my family, stuff about just everyday life. I also tend to try to work out, keep my mind, body, and everything healthy, right? So I have a lot of content on there. It also has all my link tree and other information if they want to contact me. But DM through social media is one of the best ways.
I will definitely drop that in our video today. Last question for you, Blaze. Why was it important for you to join the Native Hawaiian Chamber of Commerce?
So it's important for me to join the Native Hawaiian Chamber of Commerce because I wanted to build and grow more relationships with other Native Hawaiians. A lot of times it's hard to do things by yourself. For me, it's better to partner and work together to grow together rather than try to drudge along, do everything by yourself, and growing with another person and growing with a community builds up the community. So
Amazing. Thank you for spending some time with me today. And you shared a lot of good, interesting, exciting, pertinent information that I think people are going to want to hear more about. So I'm glad we got a chance to just give our members and our friends just a little bit of snippet about what you do. And I'm sure you get a lot of contacts of this. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for your membership with the Native Hawaiian Chamber. Aloha.
thank you, Ian.